am very glad to be remain present here, as the physics department is a renowned department of our university, and they are going to organize such type of programs. And Dr. Anindo has already mentioned about the activities of the Department of Physics, because we know physics is the father of the science, core science, and so the department members are also very much active in different type of research activities and teaching activities. So I am very much thankful for organizing such type of faculty development program, because faculty development program is very much essential for the faculty members who have come from different parts of India and also abroad. So I also welcome all the faculty members, all the participants who have participated in this 5-day faculty development program. And that is the program is mainly on the sensor technology. I have less knowledge in sensor technology. Still, I want to say something, that the sensors are able to measure a physical quantity. They are able to convert this input into an electrical signal in order to record and monitor it. Sensor can measure a large area of inputs. These include environmental monitoring, distance, force, speed, pressure, temperature, magnetic flux, vibrations, humidity, rotation, torque, imaging, light, biometrics, gas, accelerations, current, voltage, orientation, gravity, tilt, sensing, and speech recognitions, etc. Today's world largely depends on its evaluation of the to decide our future roadmap. Even in these pandemic situations, temperature sensor is largely employed in various entry points for initial thermal screening. Different gas sensors are also used to detect the air quality of our surroundings. Sensors are omnipresent. They embedded in our bodies, automobiles, airplanes, cellular telephones, radios, chemical plants, industrial plants, and countless other applications. Moreover, today's booming automation industry completely depends on the sensors. Sensors are thus very important in creating robots which are efficient in their appointed purposes. To keep up with these few new requirements, the understandings, design, and integrations of sensors in a complex system is essential to provide novel approaches and solutions offered by the recent developments in science and technology. So, from this point of some point, I came to know that sensor is a very important inputs in our day-to-day lives, because without these scientific sensor activities, the scientific world cannot proceed. So this type of sensor technology, and what is the present scenario of the sensor technology and the applications of sensor, will be discussed in these coming 5 days. And I came to know that different type of enormous scientists, famous scientists, and resource persons will take part in this 5-day faculty development program. So I thanks once again to the organizers, our Department of Physics, University of Bardhaman, for organizing such type of faculty development programs. And I also thanks to all the participants who have joined in this webinar, because due to pandemic situations, COVID-19 pandemic situations, we have been forced to arrange such type of online programs instead of physically coming and attending this webinar, this seminar. Still, it will be charming, and I think in these 5 days, the participant will enjoy and listen different type of speech given by the resource persons, and I pray God for the grand success of this webinar for 5 days faculty development program organized by the physics department of our university. Thank you to you all. Namaskar.
Thank you very much, sir. Our sincere thanks and gratitude to you for your kind words and giving us your presence. We are honored, sir. Thank you very much once again. I would now request Professor Pavitra Kumar Chakraborty, who happens to be a very senior member of our department and also the Dean of Faculty of Science of this university, to as a special guest to deliver his lecture. Professor Chakraborty, please, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Anindo. I hope I am audible to you all.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are audible.
Okay, thank you. Very good morning to you all. And first of all, I would like to convey my deep sense of gratitude and regards to my colleague and my dear brother, Dr. Anindo Bose, who has given his excellent, effort to organize such type of mega event in spite of several constraints, not only from his own part, physical part, and also from different issues due to the pandemic period. So I must thanks to Anindo for organizing such type program in the Department of Physics of our beloved University of Bard. Here, our Honorable Vice Chancellor could not present owing to his some urgent assignment, but we have with us our Honorable and respected Pro Vice Chancellor, Professor Ashish Kumar Panigrahi, who has already inaugurated this prestigious function. And also we have with us here our Professor of Department of Geology and now acting as a registrar of the University of Bardwan, Professor Abhijit Majumdar, and also our Dean Faculty of Arts, Professor Amit Kumar Sir, could not attend due to his assignment in another university. And also we have with us here our head Department of Physics, Professor Arthur, so other members, Joydeep Akrobi, and other members. And also we have got the consent of renowned speakers from different organizations, not only in West Bengal, not only in India, but also in abroad, and from different organization, research organization, academia, industry. And I hope all the distinguished and renowned speakers will highlight different aspect of the program, that is sensor technology. Actually, this is a 5-day faculty development program mainly meant for the faculty, and I hope the faculties who are here, first of all on behalf of Department of Physics and on behalf of our university, I would like to welcome you all in this virtual platform. Thank you for your presence here. All the speakers and all the participants on behalf of University of Bardwan, I also welcome you all. And actually, this faculty development program basically a academic meeting that would be organized under the guidance and support by AICTE. That's a training and learning academy ATAL program, which has already been mentioned by Dr. Anindo. Accelerable began of ACRB, that means Science Engineering Research Board of DST, Government of India. And the topic which has been selected for the discussion or for the faculty development is really a challenging topic and very, very interesting. And in the science stream, sensor is a thing which can cover almost all field of science. That's the beauty of this title of this, program. Because without sensor, actually sensor is a very integral part of any science and technology. Even if we think from our society or social aspect, for example, we normally speak about the word sense. Those who have no sense cannot proceed. For example, if I would like to drive a car, first of all, I need a sense. Without sense, I cannot do that. And behind the screen, sense, there is a role of different properties. Similarly, the sense, and similarly, there is a similarity of sense and sensor. Actually, sensor normally act or guided by different physical property, chemical property, biological property, or so many things. Here, in this platform, more or less all the branches or all the topics would be covered very intelligently. For example, I have gone through the different key features which are to be covered during the coming 5 days. That means, for example, modern material sensors. We know that material science and development of material science is, reaching day by day in every aspect. For example, if I would like to have a, debit card, there is also a material, magnetic material. And magnetic material can sense the very secured password. And without that password, we cannot, draw the money. So that is a very secure and very intelligently being restored within the material. Normally, it is grown by means of magnetic material. So property of the magnetic property is being utilized to, sense or for our, for our personal uses. Even so, material sensor, there are different aspects. So materials role different way for the development of sensors, and the people are looking for miniature, and so on. So the size, minimization of size, etc., is very much needed for the convenient use of this type of sensor. So that part will be covered in this forum. The another issue, there is another type, Android device. So Android device is also another issue. We know everybody, all of us. So even we are in a train, we can use the Android device for, control any remote device. Even for example, if I have a sophisticated instrument in my lab, and the sophisticated instrument is carrying out some measurement, so using my Android device, I can control the device which is now operating in the lab. So Android device. So there are, I am just mentioning one thing for this. So not only this, there are different aspects. So without Android device, we cannot think our daily life. So in our academic part, in our social part, and other cases, Android device, has been entered in our every aspect. So that part we would be also covered the discussions regarding the development of this Android device and what are the basic advantages, key salient features would be covered in this faculty development program. And also another part is microcontroller. We know microcontroller. The development of microcontroller has been accelerated after 1980s, after the discovery of microprocessor, and rapid development of microcontroller is now being used in every field of sensor and technology. So microcontroller has been entered in every aspect for any digital display, for any interfacing job, for any features, we are normally using microcontroller. For example, Vice Chancellor has mentioned the scanning of temperature. So scanning of temperature can also be easily carried out by means of microcontroller remotely. And the latest development is also as a academic people or from the different parts of the academicians, it is high time to to accelerate the research and development for in this field also, and this will also be covered during the faculty development program. And also another features, sensor data, telemetry, and cloud based. So and also sensor in automobile. We know automobile sensor in automobile is also very is now playing a very crucial role in automobile. So that part will be also covered in this faculty development program. And also various types of sensors. Also that bioscience, also even the present pandemic are acquainted about the fact that how to detect the the cases, to identify the cases of COVID positive or not. That is also the behind the screen, the role of sensor is highly important. Without sensor, we cannot detect. So there is also a sensor. More or less every machine, more or less in every cases, without sensor, we cannot proceed. So sensor based application is everywhere, and sensor signal processing, more or less all features will be covered during the 5 days. And the participants and we are very much lucky that we will be acquainted with the recent development of the sensor and technology, and all the participants who are here will be benefited enormously during the deliberations to be delivered by the different distinguished scientists and researchers who will deliver. And I hope this program will be highly successful in every aspect. With these few words, I would like to conclude, and I would like to thank you all for your kind patience, and I hope this program will end with a high success. Thank you all.
Thank you, Professor Chakraborty. Thank you very much for your insight, for your presence, and for your guidance throughout the program. Thank you very much. Our sincere thanks and gratitude from all of us. I would now request Professor Abhijit Majumdar. He's from Department of Zoology of this department, of this university, but currently leading us as the registrar. So, Professor, to say a few words as the special guest, Professor Majumdar, please, the floor is yours.
Very good morning to all. And it's a great privilege to be present in such a academic program, which is a 5-day faculty development program under the ATAL Academy, sponsored by ACRB, Government of India, and organized by our Department of Physics of our university. Today, we are really honored to have with us Professor Ashish Kumar Panigrahi, Honorable Pro-Vice Chancellor of this university. We have with us Professor Pavitra Kumar Chakraborty, Dean Faculty of Sciences, and of course, due to some engagement, our Vice Chancellor could not attend this meeting, and our Dean Arts, he is also busy in some other program. On behalf of the University of Burdwan, I welcome all the distinguished speakers and particularly participants for coming here and joining in this faculty development program. And of course, I would extend my special thanks to the Department of Physics, on the head of the department, Professor Partha, and of course, a special mention to Dr. Anindo Bose, coordinator of this program, who has been having made a tiring effort in organizing this program despite his illness. I'm really honored, and because looking at the sensor technology, I was a bit apprehensive, what should I speak? So it's a very technical part, but nevertheless, as a biologist, as I'm interested in some parts of studying the insects, and as all of you know that insects is dominating, or we are co-living into the world of insects. Whether we like it or not, we are encountering insects every time, day and night. Wherever you are interacting with the insects. And this has made me more interested in trying to understand that how insects have solved the problems around them, because they are here for millions of years. So therefore, I would like to invite all my young friends to look into the insect-inspired technology, its processes, and its products. How they have solved the problems. Just I'll quote one of few examples. So they have an amazing defense and warfare mechanism. Several insects have radars and sonars. For example, tiger moths, owlet moths, they can easily detect the echolocation of the bats. So on the other hand, the bats are trying to locate the moths, and on the contrary, the moths are trying to evade. So there is a lot of understanding of physics and lot of other things. There are also, for example, radar jamming devices that are used by insects, and they jam the original signals. Another interesting examples, I think, they have some insects, particularly a beetle that lives in the forest, Melanophila. It has got an amazing infrared sensor, and it can detect forest fire from some kilometers away through very highly sensitive infrared receptors. So there are many areas, and if the people from technology, from basic sciences to the computer sciences and robotics, they have come together to understand how insects have solved the problems. And we can mimic these, and people are trying to understand and mimicking it, and which has evolved into an area known as biomimetics. Just I'll give you one example. Please think how a mosquito locates its host. And if you look at the mosquito antenna, because Anindo talks about a lot of antenna, and here I'm just citing one example of a biological antenna of the mosquito, which has got hundreds and thousands of sensors in it. There are single cell scientists have located that can detect a oxygen concentration of a very low level. It can, there are several sensors that can locate octanol. So all the three volatile compounds that we are emanating, it can, a mosquito antenna can detect all of these. Another example, I'll take another example from mosquito before I close. Just think of a hypodermic needle, which penetrates in a non-linear fashion and it detects the blood vessels. So there are, few very dedicated sensors which can sense the blood vessels. It can penetrate, and then that blood flows into where it has got several pumping devices to control the blood flow into its abdomen with such a precision. And when it is all over by some seconds, then you are realized that you have been bitten by the mosquito. So I would like to call upon all the participants to please look into these phenomena. Like, say, for example, a very sophisticated GPS system is there in the honeybees, in the ants. They don't need satellite systems like us. So how they are managing and finding their, right type of flowers, going back to their nest, ants moving, ants, some of them are blind, they cannot see, but they are maintaining a super highway without any traffic jam. How they are doing it? So it's an amazing world that as an entomologist that I can share with you. And because as you know that the evolutionary process is probably the longest and most difficult algorithm that has ever been written. So if we can really decipher and understand it, and people are using it in robotics, in sensoric, and in vision, in material science. So I think our lives and livelihood will always improve with the understanding, with the, of course, we have to do science in a more holistic fashion to catch and understand these, mimicking this biological phenomenon. And I thank all the participants, distinguished speakers, all to be present here. A very thank you to all.
Thank you, Professor Majumdar. Thank you very much for your very thought-provoking speech and your help, support, and time what you are providing us. Thank you very much, sir. And now, at the end, it's the time for providing vote of thanks. I would request Professor Partho Mitro, Head of the Department of Physics, to offer the vote of thanks, please. Professor Mitro, please.
Thanks to Dr. Anindo Bose for giving me the opportunity to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of Department of Physics. Honorable Registrar, Professor Majumdar, Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, Professor Panigrahi, Honorable Dean, Professor Povitra Chakraborty. Good morning to the dear participants. welcome to all in the 5-day FDP Faculty Development Program on Sensors Technology. I would like to thank AICTE Training and Learning Academy, Government of India for financial support and approving the program to the Department of Physics. And then Department of Science and Technology, Government of India for approving the program under Accelerated Vigyan Program. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Patron, Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, Dean Science, Dean Arts, and Honorable Registrar, and other officials of the university. I would also like to thank the experts from different parts of the country, IITs, NITs, R&D organizations, universities, Ramakrishna Mission, industries, and abroad, like Tokyo University, Gdańsk University of Technology, and European GNSS Agency. I would like to thank participants from all over the country, the faculty members, researchers, students, and members of industry. I would like to thank Swayam Cell, Bardhaman University, and Computer Center, Bardhaman University for their constant support. Thanks to all the faculty members of the department, researchers, and postgraduate students as well, and all other persons who have helped in organizing the program. With that, I would like to request Dr. Bose to commence the program. Thank you all.
Thank you, Professor Mitro. Thank you very much, our head of the department and our leader in every respect, who always helps us, and thanks are due to you, sir, also. So, with the kind permission from the chair, I seek permission from Professor Panigrahi to close the program, and our session will begin. Sir, can I close, sir? Sir, yeah, you are muted, sir.
I think Professor Panigrahi has given the permission, but he is muted.
Okay. Then
Okay,
you go
okay.
for technical sessions after that.
Okay. So thank you very much, sir, everybody. Pro Vice Chancellor, sir, Dean, sir,
Thank you.
sir, HOD, sir. We close the inaugural program, and we will once again meet at 12:05 sharp. Our technical session will start at 12:10. Thank you very much.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.